Hello everyone, thank you all for coming. Today we'll look to resolve an ethical issue that has been ongoing for some time between Australian farmers and Woolworths. Today we have two farmers as well as two consumers and the Woolworths CEO to help us come to a conclusion once and for all about these ethical issues surrounding Woolworths and the Australian farmers. Our farmers believe that Woolworths are placing the implications of shortfalls on their shoulders. Increased taxes and extra payments were demanded almost as a threat to continue to purchase their goods. As Woolworths held a total of 36% of the market share, the farmers had little choice but to pay up and accept these arguably unfair demands in order to make ends meet. Woolworths, meanwhile, believe that they are doing nothing legally wrong, and in fact are actually catering for customers' needs. Finally, we have two consumers with us this afternoon to provide some insight into what they believe are Woolworths' rights and responsibilities, as well as sharing their personal views about the company. Our aim is to resolve this issue once and for all with the primary goal of pleasing both the farmers and Woolworths. So we have Layla, a loyal consumer of Woolworths. Would you like to have some input?
Okay, so I've written down some points. So as an Australian consumer of supermarket essentials, I place my faith in Woolworths, knowing they are trustworthy, home-oriented, and they cater to the needs of many citizens like myself. So when I actively partake in the Woolworths environment, purchasing produce and its associated substances, I ensure to follow my own ethical and logical guidelines, essentially searching for items that are of wholesome quality with fair pricing derived from natural, organic and local pastures. Although consumers like myself are the last process and form of communication within a product's lifestyle, simply picking items off a shelf and purchasing them, interconnecting with the global market and its percentages of profitability, we believe awareness regarding a product's former life needs to be publicised. In a sense of unknowingness, consumers choose items based on their packaging, details and advertising agents. I like to choose my items with Australian farmers and Australian growers in mind, doing my best to support the national and local industries instead of powering its global competitors. I would happily pay and do more in aid of these workers, and it also gives me, the people around me and my community comfort in knowing the things we consume are from our own lands. Following these regulations, checking items, manufacturing locations and labels can be quite concerning though, as although we do think we are following an ethical consciousness and moral compass, we do not know how our contribution to Woolworths homegrown brands assists such creators. A tick of approval or a sticker on a box marking an item as Australian made or Australian grown is vague, and we need to know what this truly means. So as consumers, we must question the brand and the efforts we make in supporting local and national corporations.
Thanks, Layla. So Jack, as an Australian farmer, what do you think about this?
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Farmer Jack and I'm here to represent FBE Farms. In December of 2014, you Woolworths folk did something that I even thought was below you. You demanded $60 million from us suppliers in the form of extra payments, simply because you had a shortfall in profits that you wanted to close up. Your annual report for 2014 lists your net profit after tax as $2.45 billion. I had to fork out $4,291 of my own funds to help your profit margin. We're struggling enough as it is, and when I heard your profits, I was furious. You may have 36% of the market share, but that does not mean you can take advantage of it and bully your suppliers into unfair deals. On top of that, senior executives were quoted saying that the practice of asking suppliers for support payments was perfectly normal and part of ongoing commercial negotiations. I think it comes down to pure greed. At the end of the day, we weren't given a choice. We received threats of delisting our products. As much as I would have liked to stand up for ourselves, we can't go up against the giant that is Woolworths. As much as I would have liked to stand up for ourselves, we can't go up against the giant that is Woolworths, and we rely on them purchasing from us to be able to afford to live. On the bright side, I guess I was one of the lucky ones. Some of the largest suppliers had to pay up to $1.4 million.
Lorraine, as another consumer of Woolworths, do you agree with Jack?
I definitely agree. In response to Layla, remember you were screwing these farmers over by buying the Woolworths brand products. I must say I'm absolutely disgusted in Woolworths after shopping at this one time in Cleveland one morning a few weeks ago. I am fully behind supporting our local farmers and now only buy dairy farmers' milk. What I find disgusting is that Woolworths has tripled the amount of milk they have on their shelves and given dairy farmers 2 rows of milk. It really makes me not want to ever shop at Woolworths ever again. $1 for milk makes the industry non-viable for these farmers. I have known of many instances where farms have been shut down as a result of major supermarkets, Coles and Woolworths, dominating with their milk flying off the shelves. We're not talking about 2 farms here, it's up to 70% of the region of people leaving farms in some dairy producing areas. I begin to encourage people to buy pretty much any milk that doesn't have Coles or Woolworths on the label after it was revealed that $1 milk war was at risk bringing down the industry.
Interesting. Would you like to add anything, Aubrey?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Timberland Dairy Farmer Aubrey, a third-generation farmer. Today, I'm here to defend our own interests as a victim of the competition between Coles and Woolworths. Coles fired the first shot in what has become now the milk war on Australian Day when it announced it would cut the price of unbranded milk to $1 a litre. Arch rival Woolworths was forced to quickly match the new 20 years low price to maintain their competitive edge and the loyalty of shoppers. Although welcomed by consumers, it was totally not fair to farmers. We don't know how long Woolworths is going to do it for keeping price so low, but anything more than temporary is going to have a dramatic impact. Already this year, out of our group, we have lost 8 farmers due to price reduction in our contract this year. We supply to Woolworths, and our price was reduced by 20%. We received 52 cents a litre for our milk, while Australian dairy farmer put the production cost at 53 cents a litre. So you have already got us on the deadline. So the fearful plummeting milk price in Woolworths are the vicious cycle. People will walk away from our farm, and this have started a chain reaction that might ultimately spell the end to our industry.
Thanks, Aubrey. So what's your input into this issue, Hanny?
Okay, I'd like to make a summary here. Good afternoon, guys. I'm an executive for Woolworths. I'm here to make the electoral response by a main issue about the milk. So, as an Australian largest supermarket chain, Woolworths, who serve over 29 million of customers a week, is committing to sourcing the high-quality products to our customers and supporting our farmers in a range of agricultural industries. Because at Woolworths supermarket, 96% of fresh fruit and vegetables are grown on Australian farms, and 100% of fresh meat are produced in Australia. So we understand that Australian shoppers want their dairy farmers to get a fair deal. In terms of the milk sales, Woolworths sells the $2 price for its whole brand. But actually, the milk solids used to make the Woolworths own private label milk is purchased from our processors, not directly from farmers. So therefore, Woolworths have no control over the farm gate price. Although Woolworths is selling the cheap milk, it doesn't lead to the low price paid to the farmers. Most milk processors set the same farm gate price to the dairy farmers, regardless whether it is intended to be sold as branded or the house brand milk. And you see, our customers can get cheap home brand milk priced at $2 compared, to the 2 liters of the branded one. To support our farmers, Woolworths launched an exclusive brand called Farmers on Milk with Australian farmers. It sells for $3.25 against the 2 price for the home brand. These Farmers on Milk are made from the milk solid purchased from Australian farmers on more favorable contract terms. Woolworths established a direct relationship with these farmers, which gives them a complete transparency from the shed to shelf and a good opportunity for getting more support from their customers so that they can develop their products well. So maybe in the future to deliver a better return to Australian farmers and greatly contribute to our local economies. Woolworths would establish more direct relationships with our reliable farmers in long-term contracts, where Woolworths will directly purchase from the farmer gate rather than purchase from the wholesalers, so that we can provide our farmers with economic security and the ability to invest in more input practice. Yeah, that's my part. Thank you.
Thank you for all your feedback and for taking the time out of your day to have this discussion.
That's right, Thomas.
Peace out. Donuts?
Donuts. Donut time.
Absolutely.
It's Krispy Kreme.
Were you like eyeing it out the whole time?
I was like,
Wait, we need like a what do they call the receptionist to come in and bring them?
Steve just comes in like this. We're so putting this in the bloopers.
Yeah.
We're so putting this in the bloopers.
National corporations. So I proposed a few questions to ask. So does our financial aid directly impact the farmers, or do our efforts instead power the Woolworths' financial reign in the global market? So are farmers also receiving a fair balance between their payment and the effort they exert into their work?
Thank you for letting us know about all these questions.
I was like, shit, what do I do? You guys want to answer?
Threw us under the bus. Oh my god.
Yes.
thanks, Layla. Jack, as an Australian farmer, what do you think about this?
In my script it says I'm Farmer Joe. So
Okay, we'll do that again. So,
yeah. Hang on, let me just regain my.
okay. Thanks, Layla. Joe.
Fucking know me.
Just call me Jack, it's fine. I'll just, yeah. This is not gonna go well. Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Anyway, come on.
Yeah.
Alright,
Thanks, Layla.
no worries.
Jack, as an Australian farmer, what do you think about this?
Good afternoon, everyone. I was full already.
Okay.
I saw your face. Fucking
Your face.
You were like half about to die, and then you started, and then everyone just started laughing. In response to Layla, remember you are screwing these farmers. Well,
I beg your pardon.
I realized what I said. I realized what I said.
You are serious. Okay.
I swear I know nothing.
Okay, anyway, yeah.
Let's go.
No, I'm scared, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just a middle-aged white woman.
I'll just sit further back. Wait, where do I need to go?
Haven't you been-
Like,
Wait,
Would
if you
be in
sit
the
further back.
camera up there?
Yeah, you can sit further back, maybe.
Yeah, further back, alright.
look how professional this is. We've got multiple camera
Look
angles.
at that. And we got Krispy Kreme. Would you like another one?
What do you got coming in for?
Another donut for another bite.
I love how it's recording already.
It's on camera too.
Yeah, the last one's left. There you go, got you.
Alright.
Oh my.
I'm your
Alright, so wait. You,
Maybe if you move back a
unless I
little.
move the camera or not, I'm a bit
Or we
scared
do-
about
do
getting